Hello and welcome to those endless mysteries. Today I have a Dogman sighting for you, but before I get into that, I wanted to remind everyone that our live event will be kicking back off on June the 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you all will be able to join us, where you can give your thoughts and comments through live chat and ask as many questions as you would like. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Also, if you like this sighting report, hit that like button. It does truly help our channel out. So what you say we get on into the sighting then? Now this sighting comes out of Wisconsin from the year of 2020. It comes from a friend of mine that lives in that area. Now there were four witnesses to this event, which they don't want to be named at this time. So I'm going to call them Steve, David, Jim, and John. The four friends were out driving on the back roads, going nowhere in particular, just driving and listening to some tunes. It was a Thursday night and nothing was going on anywhere. Then they came to a pullover and decided to stretch their legs a bit. While walking around the area, they said that they heard a very loud howl, which sounded very close to them. At this point, they started to head back to the car, while joking about getting ate by a wolf. Once all four of the young men got back into the car, they were still joking around, when suddenly something jumped out of the tree line right in front of their car. It was huge, said Steve. It had to be at least 7.5 feet tall, while standing on just its hind legs. He said that he looked this creature up and down again, saying that it was huge. It had a head of a large dog, almost looking like a German shepherd, he said. But it wasn't a dog, at least not a dog as he knows them. It had arms and hands, said Steve, with it looking very muscular through its shoulders and arms. The hands were strange looking as well, Steve says, that the fingers looked extra long to him, while David described it as a large creature, which looked like a werewolf to him. It was tall, maybe 7.5 to 8 foot tall, being black and tan in color, with what looked like human type arms on this creature. Its eyes were giving off a yellowish greenish shine. Its legs were very strong looking, very muscular, he said. It really scared me, he said. Then he said he saw this creature's teeth. Its canines were huge, maybe 3.5 inches long. It looked as if it could tear us apart with very little effort on its part. Now Jim says he saw a large creature. These creatures are not supposed to exist in real life, but what he saw was a large werewolf or dogman. It was tan and black, with a large wolf's head, while having large glowing eyes, which I take as being eyeshine. The head looked to be large for this body, even though its body was huge as well, he said. This creature had long human type arms, while having huge hands, with its fingers being very long. You know, I've heard this plenty of times over the years. Are these creatures' fingers that long? Or could it be the massive claws that these creatures are said to have? Could these witnesses have seen these claws on the creature's hands and thought they were just extra long fingers? Now, Jim did say that this creature was very muscular all over its body. except that its stomach sunk in right under the rib cage of this creature, while it did seem to have hocks like a dog, which looked funny to him. Now I have also heard that plenty of times over the years also, that its legs looks funny, with the hocks of a dog. I would say that it looks funny because it's standing and walking on legs. That doesn't seem right to us humans. We're not used to seeing legs work like this. Now John says that he just remembers this creature's head. It was huge, while being black with tan markings over its eyes and a little on its snout. Its eyes gave off a greenish yellow glow, which he thinks the glow was eye shine, but he wasn't 100% sure about that. When it opened its mouth, showing its teeth and growling at them in the car, he says that he jumped back in his seat. It truly scared me, said John. The canines on this thing had to be longer than any other animal I have ever seen, he said. Maybe 4 inches, he thinks, with him saying that he thinks he may be underestimating them because they looked huge to him. This creature stood over 7 foot tall for sure, even though he doesn't recall much about the body of this creature. He says that he was just fixed on this creature's head and face. He knows the sighting didn't last that long, but he felt like he was staring into the creature's eyes for a long time. But Steve and David says that they only saw this creature for about 10 seconds or so. It came down the tree line and stopped in front of their car. Then it growled and showed its teeth, just how big he was. Then it took back off into the tree line. So it wanted them to know it was time to leave for sure. It came out showing itself, saying, "Look at me. I'm a big boy and will eat you if you don't leave now." I can see that happening. So what do you think about this sighting? Was it a dogman slash werewolf? I hope you have enjoyed this sighting report. If so, I hope you will hit that like button. It truly does help our channel. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can keep up with all of our latest videos of sighting reports. Now, the live events will be back Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on June the 1st. And I hope you all will join us Tuesday. Now, if you have the time and would like to help support our channel, then jump on over to our spring store. I will leave a link down below. So till next time, have a great day, and thanks for watching those endless mysteries.